Are you working for your money, or is your money secretly working you over? Most of us spend decades hustling, clocking in, clocking out, chasing raises like a hamster after a carrot on a treadmill. But what if I told you the real game isn't about working harder, it's about learning how the money game is actually played? Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I'll show you how the financially free operate behind the curtain, how they bend the rules, flip the board, and basically turn Monopoly into their own personal Netflix series. Before we jump in, if this topic stirred something in your soul, don't let it fade. Etch your intention in the comments by writing, "I'm building the first billionaire legacy in my family." Say it boldly. Say it like a vow, because legacy isn't found, it's forged. When I see your comment, I will know you're one of the wise ones. I'll be sure to leave you a heart. And if you want to support the channel, a quick like and subscribe goes a long way. Seriously, it means a lot. Thanks for doing that. And now that you've joined the crew, let's dive in. Money game number 1, hard work is a setup. Let's get something straight. I'm not anti-hard work. I respect the grind. But if hard work alone built wealth, construction workers and nurses would run Wall Street. Wealthy people don't just grind, they engineer. They build systems that keep printing money even while they sleep, travel, or binge-watch documentaries about how to make more money. Think of it like this. A musician records a hit once, and royalties keep flowing for years. A writer finishes a book and collects sales long after the pen drops. That's front-loaded effort with back-loaded rewards. If I needed a $165,000 Sprinter van, I could have paid cash, right? But instead I used a $200,000 business line of credit, even with a spicy 16% APR. Because the systems I built were making more than that every single month. That van paid for itself, while you listen to podcasts in the driver's seat. Here is the lesson. Sometimes the people who look like they're spending recklessly are actually just playing smarter. Money game number 2, the interest rate trick. Let's talk about banks for a second. Ever had one offer to lower your monthly mortgage payments by refinancing? Sounds sexy, right? But what they don't say is that you just reset the clock and signed yourself up for another 30 years of soul-crushing interest payments. It's like refinancing your jail sentence with comfier handcuffs. Here's the smarter play. Turn your mortgage into a home equity line of credit. Drop your income straight into the balance, pay bills out of it, and boom, you can crush a 30-year mortgage in 5 to 7 years, without working extra hours, without budgeting like a monk. It's not a magic trick. It's just flipping the script the banks hope you never read. Money game number 3, learn to read your money. Let's say you landed in a country where the coins had unicorns on them, and every price tag looked like algebra. That's how most people feel when they look at their own finances. Terms like amortization, APR, and capital gains start sounding like ancient Greek. But if you're not fluent in the language of money, you're walking into a high-stakes poker game where everyone sees your hand but you. Do yourself a favor, learn to read amortization tables, understand how interest schedules work, and dissect the fine print like a caffeinated lawyer. You'll save thousands, sometimes tens of thousands. It's not about being a math wizard. It's about not being financially illiterate in a world that profits off your confusion. Money game number 4, debt. Here's the real talk. Not all debt is evil. Some of it is downright heroic. Paying off your credit card in full each month. Good for your score, but it's not building wealth. Borrowing $400,000 to buy a $625,000 building that earns $50,000 a month. Now that's boss-level debt. One type drains you, the other feeds you. And when you use the right kind of debt to acquire assets that make you money while you sleep, congratulations. You've officially graduated from pawn to player. If this is making light bulbs go off, drop it in the comments. Let me know which money move you plan to make this year. Money game number 5, multiply your assets. Don't just own assets. You need to multiply them. If you own a property, don't just let it sit. Put it to work. Rent out a couple of rooms on Airbnb at $145 a night, and you could pull in over $2,000 a month. Then take it further. List the entire space on Peerspace for $300 to $500 an hour for photo shoots or podcast sessions. One property, multiple income streams. That's not just real estate. That's smart leverage. It's not about owning stuff. It's about activating it. It is about optimizing your assets. Money game number 6. Rejection is a sport. Play to win. If sales make you nervous, especially cold calls, try flipping the script. Turn it into a game. Challenge yourself to collect 10 no's a day. When rejection becomes the goal, the fear disappears. You get better, faster, and before long, those no's start turning into yeses. It's a mindset shift that changes everything. Because when you chase rejection, it loses its sting. Eventually, you will start hearing yes just because you got so good at dodging the no before it ever showed up. Rejection isn't personal. It's progress. It's a game of numbers, rhythm, and resilience. Money game number 7. Premium offers and perceived value. When selling anything, reduce the risk for the buyer. For example, offer a VIP option with a bold guarantee. If it's not worth 10 times the price, they get a full refund or even more. People love offers that feel safe and high value. Add a premium tier with full access or extras, and you'll attract your most serious buyers. It's not just what you're selling, it's how you frame the value. Make it a no-brainer, and hesitation disappears. Money game number 8. Income on autopilot. Here's what real freedom looks like. Waking up to income from work you did years ago. Set up systems, automated emails, social posts, YouTube links that sell for you 24/7. One book, one product, one offer can keep earning if the funnel runs on autopilot. If you're still trading hours for dollars, you're not building freedom, you're building burnout. Leverage digital systems and let your work keep working. Money game number 9. Leverage or lose. Leverage isn't just about money, it's about people, tools, and time. Stop being the CEO, receptionist, janitor, and social media intern all at once. Get a virtual assistant. Use software. Hire experts. Free up your bandwidth to focus on what only you can do, which is to create, lead, innovate. Everything else? Delegate, automate, eliminate. Money game number 10. Think chess, not checkers. Most people react to what's happening. Wealthy people anticipate what's coming. Instead of panicking over headlines, they study trends, economy, taxes, tech booms, and position themselves early. It's not about working harder. It's about thinking 3 moves ahead. That's how you win the long game. If this topic speaks to you, don't just scroll. Plant the seed of your future in the comments by writing, "I'm building the first millionaire legacy in my family." Say it like you mean it, and let the world know where you're headed. Drop a comment below so I know you're one of the wise ones. I'll be sure to leave you a heart. So here's the big picture. It's not about grinding endlessly. It's about working with intention. The real progress happens when you build systems and assets that do the heavy lifting for you. When you learn how money actually works, how to read it, manage it, and move it, you stop being surprised by financial setbacks and start staying 2 steps ahead. Debt stops feeling like a burden and starts functioning as a bridge to bigger opportunities. Rejection becomes part of the game, not a reason to quit. And when it comes to creating value, you create it once and let it run without needing your constant presence. Everything shifts when you stop reacting and start anticipating, like a chess player thinking 3 moves ahead. Because the moment you stop seeing money as something to chase and start treating it as something you orchestrate, that's when you stop surviving and start designing a financial life that actually works for you. If you learned even one thing today, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with the money move you're going to take action on this week. Know this, the game is being played, with or without you. It's time to stop watching from the sidelines and start making moves that matter. Let's play to win. Remember, this is not about looking rich. It is about living free. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.